Kia ora, my name is Amanda and I'm the team captain for the Corbies Angels Relay for Life team. Welcome to our quiz night, and I'm sorry I can't join you this evening. I just want to tell you that every dollar raised in the Dunedin Relay for Life stays within the Otago Southland Cancer Society, and you can help us by being here tonight, by taking a chance with a raffle ticket. Pens are $2, bands are $4, and I just really want to thank you for your support, and good luck.
Wonderful! That's good, wasn't it? All right, here we go. Me with the floor, she will keep the door. Girls get high and the boys get low.
I think it's pretty difficult to find someone who doesn't know somebody that's died of cancer. I've got 4 grandparents that have died of cancer. We all know teachers, friends.
I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia in 2013. I enjoy sharing my story because I like to sort of let other people learn from my experiences and stuff. Yeah, if I can inspire people, then that's a good thing.
So this is my second year that I've been at the Relay for Life, and the first one was amazing in the fact that it was raining, everybody had to come together and it was soaking wet. A little drier this year, which is nice to see, but the vibe is incredible. Everybody's here for the same reason, and it's just an amazing feeling really that everybody's on the same wavelength and in this great positive spirit.
Everyone's costumed up, everyone's having a great time. There's glow sticks, there's party poppers. They're Otago students, they're having a great time, and I love that. There's people from all the halls here, and instead of kind of having the rivalry going on, everyone is kind of unified and come together for a great cause. But this one for us really sticks out because we know just how important the issue of this whole event is, and it's something that we hold really dear to our hearts. And we are so stoked to be a part of it because it's for a great cause, but also it's so much fun. We're having a great time.
I recently lost my uncle, and before that I've had an auntie and one of our really good family friends who's lost their fight to cancer, so I think everyone's got something that they want to fight for.
Everyone knows someone. It's one of those things that, everyone knows someone, and you don't just do it for them though, you do it for everyone. You definitely have them in mind over the few hours.
Like, it's so prevalent that you can't really escape cancer nowadays, but it's so cool seeing everyone here really willing to fight. Heaps of hope.
I enjoyed sharing my story. That was probably my highlight, and just sort of being here and being well enough to be here is like a really big achievement.
Yeah, just being fortunate enough to hear those personal stories as well. Yeah, that was definitely the most sort of outstanding, moving part of the whole night, and it gave you a bit of a kick to pull through the night and think of why you're doing this. Yeah.
Early hours of the morning, just everyone was sort of almost just banded together because we were all grinding and battling away. Definitely a really sort of solemn event, but at the same time everyone was very sort of collective about it and supporting everyone. So I thought that was actually really well done.
Hi there, and welcome to an American Cancer Society Relay for Life. I'm Brian Marlowe.
And I'm Misha Huffman.
I got started in Relay when a good friend of mine came to me and said, if we're going to find a cure for cancer, we need your help. We need you to start a new event. That was amazing. It's almost 12 years ago now.
And I got involved with Relay when my son was diagnosed with cancer. He's doing great, and I've been a Relay volunteer ever since. track's quiet right now. Not much activity, but in a few hours, it's going to explode with people. What makes Relay for Life really incredible is that this happens in over 5,000 communities in the United States and 20 countries around the world. Of course, some are smaller. This is a large event, but there are also some that are bigger. But everyone comes to Relay to make a difference in the fight against cancer.
Whether you're in a small town or a large city in the United States or even in another country, relays pretty much look the same. Come with us. We'll give you a tour.
Every Relay for Life event has teams of 10 to 15 people who come together, raise money, and take turns walking around the track overnight as a symbol of their resolve to beat cancer.
It's a really good cause. Last year I came for my sister. This year it's because of me having cancer.
Each relay starts with a special lap honoring cancer survivors. On the track, you'll find people who might have been diagnosed just this week or have battled cancer many years ago, all walking together to kick off the celebration.
I'm a 24-year survivor. You see people that have survived cancer for longer than I have.
And the encouragement continues as caregivers like myself join the track with these wonderful survivors. The Caregiver Lap is an opportunity to recognize all caregivers and join them in their journey that they've all gone through together.
You come out here, you see other survivors, you see other caregivers. My mom took care of my father 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the last 2 years of his life. And it's important that you come out and find out there are other people going through the same thing you are.
After this emotional beginning, teams gear up for fun and on-site fundraising.
At our tent tonight, we're going to be doing what we call wacky hair. We will be twisting, braiding, knotting, spiking, and then we use colored hairspray. We'll have glitter everywhere. Little girls love it, and they, give us a donation for that. We'll have face painting and nail painting going on. So we do what we know how to do to raise money.
Yeah, you see all the colours, people dressing up and just doing it, and you think, that's a wonderful way of celebrating those who have gone before. When you get here, you find all these folks, you start talking to people and you realise there's an appreciation of how many people are involved with cancer somehow, through loss, through survivors, and they must be the bravest people on the field, are the survivors. My mum was diagnosed with cancer, and it was only 18 months ago. From diagnosis to death was 7 weeks, and it was very fast and very quick, and suddenly it became a real thing in our lives. And so she's very much conscious in my family's mind as we go around the track. I think at the end of the day you have this belief that it's a good way of raising funds, but also raising people's awareness, for people to remember, people to celebrate, and then to have the funds, the resources to fight back.
1 in every 3 is going to be affected by cancer in some way, and so we have to be aware of that and talk about it. Takes the fear out of it.
As the night winds on, every relay takes pause to hold a very special Remember ceremony. It's during these few quiet moments that we light these luminaria, simple bags filled with sand and a candle, to remember those that we've lost to cancer and to honor those still fighting.
The candle bag ceremony is probably one of the highlights of the whole weekend. It's very special for people. We walk around to find our bags, and then when we find them, it's dark and it's almost like a shrine.
And it's very special walking around and reading them. Some of them are absolutely amazing, the stories and pictures. It's quite emotional.
I love the candlelight ceremony. Put my dad's bag out there and I walk around and he's not with me, and I just, I'm there just for you, buddy. My dad, my hero, and it just helps me remember him, really.
I don't know about you, Brian, but I imagine there are a lot of people starting to get pretty tired right now, including me. But we all keep walking because Relay reminds us of what we can do to fight back.
There are a lot of things we can do to fight back through Relay, including raising money to fund cancer research.
And programs and services.
It's hard to believe that Relay for Life began in my hometown of Tacoma, Washington in 1985. That was the year that Dr. Gordon Platt circled the track for 24 hours. He raised $27,000 that year, and the next year it became a team event, and that's how Relay for Life started.
Today you can find Relay almost everywhere. What started with one man who wanted to make a difference has grown into a movement of more than 3 million people.
Hello, Tacoma! It's wonderful being here, 28 years. The City of Destiny Classic, that's what we called it back in 1985. In late March, I was diagnosed with gastric adenocarcinoma, or stomach cancer.
Lots of people love and care about him, think about him, and we wish him every good thing. And there's a lot of people who are holding him up in ways that he'll know and ways that he never will.
I hope that he gets just a fraction of the hope and love that he's created in this world. I hope he gets that back. I hope he has a sense of that every day, and that he knows that he can beat this thing, because he's helped so many people beat it.
When I first took to a track in Tacoma, Washington back in 1985, I simply had no idea what Relay for Life would become. The truth is, no one really knew. We hoped to make a difference in the fight against cancer, but what's happened has been nothing short of inspirational. It's been amazing to see people from all walks of life come together from all over the world and with a common goal: the eradication of cancer. Not only do we come together to raise funds that help vital research continue, we raise awareness about how to avoid a possible cancer diagnosis, and we bring communities together in the process. At no other event in the world can you join with thousands of other people to celebrate the lives of loved ones who have fought cancer in such a meaningful way. And no other event in the world can you remember a loved one lost to the disease and know that the people standing beside you know exactly what you are feeling and are there to help you heal. And in no other event in the world can you know that you're fighting back, guaranteeing that with each step you take, fewer people will hear the words, "You have cancer." The American Cancer Society Relay for Life is not just an event. It's not a fundraiser. It's not just one day. Relay for Life is a life-changing experience and a phenomenon whose impact will be felt for generations to come. It's critical that we stay strong and continue to relay. And when the book is written on how cancer was eliminated, each and every one of you will see yourselves in the chapter that tells the relay story, and you will know how much you have accomplished. There is still work to do and still work to be done, and I sincerely thank you for taking up the fight. Keep fighting and keep relaying.
People are just amazing. They are, and they're really keeping up with the flow.
We feel good.
We feel fantastic.
We cheered our team on. We looked after everybody and each other, and had fun.
Well done, well done, well done. We're up to our closing ceremony.
Must be over 1,000 people here that have stayed here for 24 hours, and I just think it shows that we do care for each other.
You can't tell me that our country's in trouble when we're doing things like this, and if you want to do something for your town, get out and arrange to do a Relay for Life and see what it does to your community.
You can make it happen. No matter what the future holds.
it's just too hard, it's too stressful, it's too emotional, you know, and then you just do it and you get there and you think, man, that was great. I'll be back.
It's actually a really humbling experience to come and share with friends as well as colleagues, and to show that, you know, we're out there and we're living and we're going to fight back.